How do you save for $10,000? Well, I did the $10,000 in 6 months last year. And everybody was wondering, how'd you do that? How'd you do that? It takes some patience. It takes you not going into the pot that you are putting stuff in, like money, okay? Putting in a savings account, maybe it could add a few more dollars, high yield savings, making sure I was throwing everything at that pot of money. I just wanted to see, could you do it in 6 months? And I did. But it's broken up. I saved $1,667 for 5 months, and the last payment was $1,665. So in 6 months, I had $10,000. Now, what's the difference if you wanted to stretch it out? Maybe you don't have that much, which is fine. So maybe we want to do 1 year or 12 months. So that would look a little different. It's less money, but you still reach your goal. And you might get finished early if you throw some extra at it, or a bonus comes through, or whatever. So the payment for 12 months would be $833 for 11 months. And then the 12th month would be $837 for your $10,000. But then you go, Cash Bear Mama, I don't make that much. You can still save, never stop saving something. But at least keep the goal in your mind, what's going on. Maybe you want to save $5,000. You want to just cut it in half. Cut it in half. But you can try. Okay, 18 months. So for 17 months, right, the payment will be $555. But the 18th month, it will be $565. Now, some people have loans like that. Why don't you be your own bank? Why do you gotta sit there and do all this? Because we're in a hurry. We were taught to be in a hurry. We got to have it now. Not saying you can't, you may need it and you have to go back in, but if you don't have to go in and touch it, that's good. Put it somewhere where you don't have to touch it. But emergencies happen, things happen, and you have to go in there and dip into it. So now we're going to do 2 years, and that would be $416 for 23 months. And then our last payment for the 24th month would be $432. So maybe we need to go up a little higher. I can't do that. Oh, I need this, I need that. You know how y'all be going? Yep, that's, I've been there, done that. It's all right. 36 months. You want to break it down. Okay, this is what companies do to you, but you're not throwing interest at them on top of it. Okay, they're making their money off your interest because you're just paying monthly, but you're paying yourself. This is your bank. Think of you as a bank. You're a bank. It's time to be your own bank. Quit messing with folks. Stop. It's time to be with your own bank. Take your money, save it. You earn the interest, not they earn the interest. Okay, it's time for us to think differently about what's going on, because the government and everybody else is not thinking about us. I've told you this over and over. They're not thinking about you, and you need to be your own bank. It's time for us to pull back and do what we got to do, because they're not thinking about us. So start thinking about yourself. So we need this $277 a month. And that would give us $9,695 for 11 months. And then in the last month, the 12th month, we need $305. Okay? And you would have $10,000. So we'll do one more for 48 months. Some of you are very patient. And, you can still break it up. You can still do it. So we're going to do $212 a month. And even if you have this deducted, like deducted into your savings, companies like my bank, I can tell them to take out a certain month and automatically put it into my savings account. So $212, that would give you $9,964, and your last payment, now you do this by 11, and then your last payment, the 12th payment, would be $36. And if you were ambitious, maybe the 36 would go up there and you would get finished that whole time. This is not by 11, it's by 47. Just caught it. You know I catch things after a while. But either way, I want you to start saving. You can pull this down. It doesn't have to be $10,000. I just had people asking more of the $10,000. You can break this down any kind of way that fits you and that you're comfortable with. Don't compare yourself to everybody else. I keep telling you, do not do a speed race. The only person you should be comparing with is yourself. Okay, that was yesterday. Can you be better than you were yesterday? Can you get to a different goal than yesterday? Can you make those changes that you should have made yesterday? Compare yourself to yourself. If you're going to race yourself, race yourself. Stop racing everybody else. Okay, you don't need a savings challenge to do that. This is what I'm doing. $10,000. You need a piece of paper, break it up, go for it. So we are on the abundant wealth kick, and everything's going okay. I want you to save that money, get that moolah, and remember at the end of the year, we are checking it out and seeing if people went up and they counted everything. And don't forget my abundant wealth check, or you make your own. I'm praying for those that bought one in my Etsy shop. But, make your own, do what you got to do, and roll on, because my subscribers are great subscribers. They're going to be wonderful. They are going to be abundant. I'm praying for you. You're going to have wealth, prosperity. Jeremiah 29:11. Read it. Take care.